Hello and welcome from the Hymer Center in Bad Waldsee in southern Germany. This is a Hymer showroom. This camper van here is called the Sydney. It is on a Fiat Ducato base, and it has to be, I think, one of the largest misunderstandings in camper vans that I have seen. Let's have a look around the outside to start off with. We've got this awning out. Don't quite know what the point of this is, unless it's some revolutionary new material for keeping things warm. It's an outer curtain. Right. When I say this has to be a misunderstanding, I can't see the point of this. I don't know what it is, and if anybody does, then they can let me know. Right. So, coming down the back here, can you see anything which is missing as far as the camper vans are concerned? Well, it's not the kitchen, because there is a kitchen. It's not the fridge, there's a fridge. And it's not the seats or a table. But there's no toilet and there's no washing facilities, except in the kitchen sink, of course. So, therefore, it's a bit odd. Now, we've got another bed here, so we've got a bed will go down here, if you like. The bed goes over the top of the kitchen. So I think I can see the application there. I think that's making good use of the kitchen to also doubles up as a bed. But without a washing facility, I do rather somewhat question the validity of a sleeps for camper van and toilet. Now, okay, porta potty. Well, let's see. You always put your porta potty in the kitchen. Well, not there, you don't. I'm just being a bit silly now. You can only really go in here, I think. Or maybe it's not wide enough. I don't know. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying porta potty next to the fridge. Well, yeah, but it's a small camper van, so you can't really expect too much. So, I mean, there could be an application for a van for carries 5 people that needs sleeping for 4 and a kitchen in the back, because that's what it is. Is it a dual use? Is it something you're using on a daily basis? And which, I mean, I do absolutely appreciate the functionality of something like that. Well, you do have this, of course. This is the outside shower. Out of curiosity, does anybody actually use outside showers? If anybody uses outside showers, write it down below. You may say, well, we're going to campsites. Just going to campsites? Okay, fair enough. Don't need a toilet. Maybe not. Right, okay, so let's come up to the front. We've got the ladder. Of course, the ladder possibly wouldn't be here whilst the thing was in use. There's the tent in the roof, which is up, and I'd pull it down if there was any way of pulling it down, but there isn't. So you just have to imagine what it could be like when it's pulled down. Plenty of light coming through. Now, something like this will cost €51,000, and I would suggest that the tent in the roof is making up for getting 15 to 20% of that cost. So if you don't want a tent in the roof, don't buy one from new. Get it without it. You'll save a lot of money, and you can use that money for spending on other things such as beer and contraceptives. That's a nice window. I like that. Oh yes, that's a very nice window. There we are. Got to find something positive to say about the van. Putting the table up like this seems to be a pretty good idea. I was talking to some people last night, and they were complaining in their Hymer MLT van about the size of the table. It's too big, they said, and I went in to see their van, and indeed they reduced the size, got a smaller table in, which was much smaller size. This thing here will double in size, but to do that I'm going to have to push the chair forward, which is fair enough, I might add. Down here I note a bit of storage in the floor. Oh, I like the way that opens. And also under here as well. Yep, that's another good sign. There has to be a step here because of the difference between the front of the Fiat Ducato and the rest, so it's going to be higher at the front. And if you want a flat floor, you can have one, but not at this price range. That makes a lot more work. And one area it means a lot more work is making the roof higher, but you've already cut the hole in the roof, so why not make it higher anyway? Well, yes, but then you have to get a different camper van. I'd be curious to know who buys things like this, to be quite honest. Any ideas? Especially with sort of doing some work on a building site somewhere, might have, as a crew van with a kitchen in the back or something. Yeah, might have some application. So, according to this, 496 long, 205 wide, 235 in height. Oh, there's an unusual one. There you go. Carries 5, places to sleep for 4, and ready to go 2,783. So it's going to be what, about 2,500 in total, totally empty, something like that. Maybe a little bit less, but it's getting on for a ton of payload. So if you like, it's really a car. I was expecting the gas to be in here. Oh, there's a good one. Where's the gas go? There's your water. It's not going to go in there. And I had this open earlier. Yeah, right, no idea. Fridge, incidentally, is completely it's electric. Opens the wrong way. Should open to the kitchen, in my opinion. Right, well, as you probably gathered, I haven't got a particularly high opinion of this one. So let's go and have a look at some I might think more of. Such as, for example, this free here, which isn't free. I do rather like that one there, but it's not a fair comparison. That's the Grand Canyon. This thing here, 540 centimetres in length, so it's roughly the same, somewhat 40 centimetres extra, 44. This thing here, roughly the same price, 53,250, roughly. Ooh, there you go. So they've got 4 frees, and of these ones here, Sydney's all by itself. Put a place for it all by itself. Now, 4 seats in this, not 5. But against that, you get a nice bathroom. You get bed up here. You get a small place for some clothing. You get a fridge. Well, you got a fridge in the other one. This is a slightly bigger fridge. There you go. Now, doesn't that make more sense? You'll get some outdoor furniture. Alternatively, we've got this one here, which is 6 meters. the other one, so that's an extra 60 centimetres on the previous. Roughly the same price, 56,000. Okay, a little bit more. I think that's still within the negotiating range. This one here, it's got an extension there to the kitchen, which is appears to be broken. Wasn't me. You've got a bed at the back, like that. Nice toilet, same as in the last one. And you've got the tent in the roof, you've got some storage there, you've got a mirror. Look at that, hang your stuff up in there. And if you're buying this for your workmen who are doing your house up, what you do is you get rid of the bed. So you don't get rid of the bed. The bed will move up to one side. This will, there you go. This will move up as well. Lifts up like that. I won't lift it up because there's still things on it. And you've got all that space down there to do things with. Makes far more sense. And that's they're the workmen doing your house up. You get them to fix this extension broken. Now that should be easy to fix. Or if you're particularly tall, you can get one of these. This is okay, 58,000. So okay, the price has now gone up by about 12%. This one is the same more or less as the last one, only the beds go lengthwise. So I've had to sort of economise on space a bit in other places because obviously it's using the same base vehicle. So it's a bit more squash, but same nice toilet. Oh, and do you want to see the tent in the roof? There you go. There's looking at the tent. Or got two more here, 6-metre vans. Ayers Rock, same country as Sydney. There you go. It's got an airbag. It's got climate control. It's got what do you call that temper mat in English? What's the word? Forgotten. Cruise control. Nice ish. So sleeping comfort system is included. So there should be no lumps in your bed. And that thing there costs 62,000. So I've now added more than 15% on the price, and this thing here is 65,365, which is now getting on towards motorhome prices. Lengthwise beds at the back. It's got a sink that no doubt will be broken. So there you see these. So let's come back down here to this one. I'll have a tour of this one. This is Volkswagen. That comes with a similarly equipped to the Sydney. Don't think there's a great deal of difference between the two. So coming back here to Sydney. They have my opinion of this. Which is largely that I don't see the point. Right, well thanks very much for watching, because I'm going to end this video here, but there's plenty more. I'm going to walk around the showroom here, and I shall be doing more films, so please watch them. If you get any benefit, do consider supporting me on Patreon, and please do subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.